Taoist Magic Talk Show brought to you by Taoist Master G 师傅 and 天日 Dragon Taoism ผู้亮天尊 Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. This is your G 师傅 right here. And today we're going to talk about wealth again. Okay, so how do you well, let's say this. A lot of people have this mindset of, hey, it's not broken, I'm not going to buy a new one. Yeah, I know people who have like kept things for a long time. Especially like, oh, you know what, my phone's still working. I don't need to buy a new one. Technology is like it's like a scam. They always come up with a new model to scam you to buy new things, to trick you, right? But you know what? It's okay. My old phone is still working, you know, from 5 years ago. Or I even have like people who have things like a Samsung tablet from like, I don't know how many years ago, the first one, and it's still working. I'm like, yeah, nice. But are you keeping them, you know, for collectibles or something? Well, not talking about is the system actually good to use, okay? But this mindset of, I'm fine, it's still working, it's not broken, don't buy new things yet. I don't need new things, okay? I don't need new things. I'm keeping it because I might have use for it later, you know? I'm keeping my old phone. Don't throw it away. You know, the whole internet is full of these, right? Don't throw whatever away. Don't throw your garbage away. You can reuse it. You can take out the stuff and then use it for this purpose and give it a new life. You know what? You're not giving it a new life. You're dragging on your own life. What does it take to make a new life for something? It's your own life. Okay? So, I'm here to tell you guys some knowledge, okay, about your life, the energy that goes into your life, which you call wealth. So, your life has a lot of potentials. These potentials come from your spiritual planetary body, which is like your own spiritual planet. We talked about this in many episodes already, so if you don't remember, you can go back and check out the other ones. But here we go. So, whenever you sleep, you connect with the spiritual planetary body, the Yun Sun. We call that the Yun Sun. Whenever you sleep, you connect with it. And you dump what your body don't want, like the negative energies, the, you know, whatever is not good, your stress, your fear, and all that, right? It goes to that planet like garbage. And then the planet gives you something back that it doesn't need, but you need. So you will take in that energy. When you wake up, you feel good. You have direction in life. You can think, you can move, you know. It gives you some energy for the next day, and you feel recharged. Okay, so not only you, but every day this energy cycle in this world, your Yun San also give some of that energy to your things, anything that belongs to you, right? Your old phone that's sitting around for 5 years, your old jacket that has been there for like 20 years, you know, even you don't wear it anymore, right? So yeah, anything that you own, you're like, you still have that line built, like a cable, you know, built with the Yun Sun. And it's like non-stop fueling up these things. It's still there, so it still needs the power, right? So the power still goes through. Even though you're not using it, doesn't mean that it's not going to get the power from the source, which is your Yun Sun, the life essence. So imagine you have like a modem, and you're like downloading a lot of things, streaming a lot of things. You're using a lot of bandwidth, right? And what that does is it slow down everything at once. because you cannot focus the stream of download into one thing, then everything gets slower. The more thing you open and try to like stream here, stream there, it slows down everything. Now, of course, it's not going to be like, that big of a deal with, one or two things. But if your mindset don't change and you have this habit of like, oh, let me keep this, let me keep that, it's not broken, I'm not buying, then what happened is you end up with a lot of unnecessary connections to things that you don't really need anymore. Like, okay, let's say you are, 30 something years old or it's 40 years old and you still keep the stuff from your high school era. Just for memory. Well, it costs you something, you see, because they are your stuff. It's still there, right? You didn't get rid of it yet, so your Yunsan still have to fuel these things and put their energy there. Yeah. It sounds kind of harsh, right? Oh, you know what? All the stuff from your childhood, you can throw them away. Well, literally, yes, you can. Okay, I'm not saying that you cannot keep it. But it comes with a cost. You got to decide on your own, okay? I'm not going to control your life, but I'm going to tell you the cost is that it will have some of that Yunsan energy coming down. If you think, it's okay, for these things, it's very important to me, I cannot get rid of it yet. Well, okay. Well, if you don't really need it, think about getting rid of them, right? Going through your house, or even other places that you might own, like maybe your office, you have a storage somewhere, anywhere. Like look around, okay, for things that are yours. They have connection to you, okay? Everything that has connection to you, go around and look. What you don't need or have not used for a long time, get rid of it. This is like getting rid of leeches in your life. These are the leeches. They're like little holes. They leak out your energy here and there, and whatever you're focusing on cannot get the full power or potentials. So this is one thing, like one little trick a lot of people can do without even knowing magic. It's so important, right? Getting rid of these little holes, little leaks in your life. Okay. Now, talking about, it's not broken, I don't need a new phone or whatever, right? What's the benefit of buying something new and then, change out the old one? Or you can just buy something new, okay? Let's do buying something new. Okay, when you buy something, especially like technology, okay? Like buying a new phone or something like that, okay, let me tell you, physically, you want to stick to the big brands because they're more reliable and the warranty and everything is better, right? Okay, that's the physical world side. But energy side, you know what? When you buy a product, you're also getting a bit of the energy, the luck from that company. Because the thing belongs to that company. They are the creator. They created, they made it, okay? So if you are buying something that someone else created, you're like exchanging your money for their pre-heaven energy and their post-heaven product. You're getting their energy as well. You're getting part of their luck as well. So the luck from these company, oh my God, look, if you buy from those like small company with bad luck, right? And you keep those things, well, what happened is you will get some of their bad luck as well. So you want to like stick to the big companies because they have like ensured luck. Like they're not going to be worse than you for sure. Okay. Like because they are bigger than you, they grow bigger, right? So they have more potentials for you to take. So these bigger companies will give you better energy for sure. So you want to stick to like the big brands, okay? It's not saying that I'm a brand person, but sticking to the big brands ensure you to have better energy, okay? Now look, the company itself grows bigger than you, right? Like look at their bank account, right? And also, they have more properties, more people, right? They're big, and they're not going to like get shut down or bankrupt or whatever in a short time. So you can ensure that the energy is going to be okay, ensured, right? So you want to buy stuff from these bigger brands. It gives you better luck. Now, you buy new things while it is still like a hype. Like people are still, like for example, a new model of iPhone just come out, okay? You don't want to buy the one that is outdated. You want to buy the one that is new. If it is like physically, it's okay too, okay? You want to buy the one that is new. Because why? It got the fresh, most newest energy that is coming down. It got the most potentials for you to take in terms of energy-wise. So it will be a much better luck booster for you compared to buying like a super old model or like 2 models before that is outdated, which has much less energy going into them. So you see, there's a point of actually spending the money. Don't look at money and money and money all the time. Money, important. But sometimes there are things that you cannot buy with money, okay? Good luck, you cannot buy with money, right? But you might say, well, I have this friend who buy like new phone all the time and I don't see he like having much good luck. He just spend his money and waste the money on new stuff. Well, yeah, because they don't know how to direct the energy. So that's why. If you buy a new phone just for the hype and just for buying a new phone, you don't get the energy to direct to where it needs. Hey, that's the little trick that you're missing, okay? So what is the trick? When you buy something, think about a purpose. Why are you buying this? Are you buying it just for fun? Well, too bad. That's not going to help you then, right? Think of a reason. Like, what do you want this to be for? I'm buying a new phone because I want my business to do better. Think of a reason to link it up, okay? Oh, because I use my phone for making video. So I'm going to buy this new phone and it's going to be like, for me to create nicer video to get more audience and so on. Okay, you have like an intention. And then when you buy the phone, the energy comes in, it will go to where it needs. And of course, you need to use it as well, right? So this is the thing. If you just spend money because you want to like throw money out, or I want to just be with the trend, then you're not going to get any benefit from it. The luck goes into you, but it doesn't know where to go. It will just go everywhere. And because you have so many things already, right? Like you're like a items hogger. You have so many items at home. Well, what happened? This good luck that comes in from the new phone that you bought, it goes to everything you own. So it's kind of like, yeah, there's like a lot of energy coming in, but it just whoosh to everywhere, right? And you have so many things for this thing to like distribute its energy to. So even there's like a big amount of energy coming in for you to boost your luck, it goes everywhere to everything that you own, and it's such a big waste. It's okay, imagine you have like 100 dogs or cats at home, okay? You like collecting animals. And then you bought some food home, right? And the food is like a lot of food for one person, right? It's a lot of food. But you have so many animals. So all the animals like just split up the bags and wow, they eat it all. And everyone get a piece. No one gets full though. Okay? And you get nothing left. Now compared to like you got this like huge amount of food coming in, right? And you have set your intention. You said, oh, this food that I get is going to be for my son. Okay, your son is going to get it 100%. No one else. Hey, that's smart. You're directing all the food to one place, right? You direct the energy. So yeah, buying new things, there's like a lot of people out there buying new things all the time, swinging money, like, oh, I like buying running shoes and buy so many shoes every month. But the thing is like, yeah, you just buy because you want to buy. That's the problem. That's why you don't get the benefit from buying things. You just buy because you want to swing money out. Okay, sure. That's your freedom. But you don't get any benefit because you didn't direct the energy to anywhere. And also, when you don't use it, how can that thing help you, right? You got to use the stuff too. You got to interact with it for the energy to manifest into like its result. Like if you buy cameras, right? Oh, I'm going to buy the camera, and it's going to be for my business so I can like make better videos for YouTube. Okay, you bought the camera and then you're not using it. It's sit at home eating dust. How can that help you, right? It's not going to help you. You're going to use it as well, right? So you cannot just like buy something and not use it. Now there are things you can buy that you don't have to use. For example, right? You buy like a decoration, right? A little decoration. Let's say you bought some Tiffany jewelry, like very expensive. I don't know what that is, but maybe like $2,000, $3,000 a piece. Okay, like jewelry. You just bought it, okay, and you gift it to someone as a gift. Very nice gift, right? Wow, like it's so useless. But hey, you know what? The intention directs the energy, right? So you bought it for your friend, let's say for their marriage gift, right? Okay, so this thing goes to their house, and your intention is hope that their marriage will get better, like they will be more loving, harmonized, and so on, and it protects their marriage, right? Okay, so now you take the thing, gift it to them, and they keep it at home. What that thing does is your energy will go to that, and then to them for that purpose. It will like focus to that goal only. Now that's nice because it's like a lot of wealth going over there, right? It's your energy and Tiffany's energy. Okay, now the more money you spend on that thing, like the more valuable that thing is, well, it does actually sometimes, like most of the time, come with more luck as well because of the amount that you have exchanged for it. So expensive stuff, they have like a big cost, but they also come with more energy as well. It's often like that. So not all the time, but it's often like that. Okay. Now this goes to their house. It focuses the energy to help them and bless their marriage. It works. This thing works. It works, right? So this is like you don't have to use the crystal. You just put it there, right? But if they put it into, let's say, their storage room and then they cover it up, like I'm not showing it, right? Just cover it up. Then it doesn't work. It needs to expose to somewhere that the couples can see it. Then it will work. Like for example, they put it in their living room, right? Then they can always see it from time to time, and that thing can see them from time to time. The energy will then interact and do stuff, right? So this is how it works. These like you might say, oh, it's so materialistic, but that's fact. Materialistic is not a problem. Physical matter, like you might think, oh, you're like supposed to be spiritual, energy, religious kind of guy. But no, you know what? Energy need a body to carry it around. Just like air and balloon, right? You need a balloon to carry the air that you cannot touch. Energy also need a medium, right? So if you have a medium, a physical medium to carry the energy, then it can go somewhere and then release it somewhere, right? So you need the body, right? Okay, going back to our main focus, okay, to the buy new things, right? When you buy new things, make sure I want to buy new things for a purpose. You set your purpose, then no one can set it for you. This is a very important thing. You know why? Because when people sell stuff, sometimes they have bad intention. Like, oh, I want to sell this thing so that, these guys are going to come back again. Right? If they have this kind of goal in mind, like they set the intention like that, right? You bought it and then you never set an intention. I buy just for buying, for fun. Then what happened is, well, then the energy goes with what that person wants. And that person is like, I'm selling you this thing because I want you to come back again and again and keep buying things. Well, then eventually you become like addicted buying from that guy because, their intention, it's like the main one there and you don't have any, so it goes with their intention. So you see, you want to make sure that you set your intention right when you buy things. So if you want to get better luck this year, right, think about it. Don't wait until things are broken. You can always buy new things, right? Change out the old, buy something new, something good, and think about how it will help you. You shall have a better year. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.